I have just been watching. I've just been watching the end of Elena and Tom being absolutely unbelievable. So, hi everyone. Hi Joe. Hi Giovanna. Oh my goodness, so many people. So many people I know. So I'm obviously live on Facebook on my personal page. For those of you who are not quite sure what is going on, yes, we're very busy these days. Believe me, more than you understand. We have been doing for this half an hour in the build up to our final performance, which is in half an hour? In half an hour. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. I'm so nervous, like literally so nervous. I'm so excited for the concert. So we have been doing a play along to us. So we started with Rachel Cooper, who played Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and a minuet, and then we delved into the world of Disney and just the most like fantastical imaginary world with Elena, Urioste and Tom. If any of you were not watching them on the Foundation page or live on YouTube, make sure to go and not only check out what they just did, and Tom playing the kazoo looked like he was nearly scaring the living daylight out of Elena, but also go and see the rest of their series. They post a video every single day, and every single day it's a new arrangement. Tom writes the arrangements, Elena plays like an absolute dream. They're always, you know, dressed up in different outfits, and it is just the most beautiful gift from them on a daily basis. So I would strongly recommend you go and watch that. And similarly with Rachel, she does a Facebook Live playing Suzuki repertoire every Friday. So you guys should also be joining in on that if that's what would be appropriate for you. So we don't have too long before we have to get off air, because the volume is quiet. My talking is quiet. I don't know what I can do about that other than shout. Hopefully it's okay. And just to say, Laura and Hannah from the Foundation, I've got my phone in front of me so I can see you if you need to give me private messages or instructions. So now we are going to be doing something not nearly as fantastical. We're going to be playing, but we are going to be playing phenomenal music. We're going to be having a go at the first movement of the Bach double concerto. Now, I played this for the first time when I was at Yehudi Menuhin School, and I was 11 years old, and I played it with who is still my best friend, Alina Ibrahimova, amazing violinist. If you guys don't know her, you definitely have to go and watch her play. She's just totally phenomenal. And she and I played it in all sorts of places when we were just little things. I don't think we have a recording of it, but we definitely have plenty of photographic evidence of that, of those concerts that we did together. But it's not actually a piece that I've come back to playing very much, and I have only ever played the second violin part. So, but I know a lot of young people study this piece. It's a little bit more advanced repertoire, but I thought we could have a go at trying to play this together. Now, what we can do to begin with, because we don't have too long, I'm going to keep a lookout for the time. We're going to just play a few things slightly under tempo, so we just get a sort of feel for the sound, a feel for the rhythm. With Bach, one of the most difficult things is to actually settle into what is quite a downbeat oriented rhythm, especially with a piece like this. Obviously some of his dances are a little bit more like this, but this one you have to almost feel like you have a two-step stomp that is just relaxed the whole time, which for me is very difficult because I like to rush. I like to go forward when I'm playing music. So it's pretty difficult. The other thing that I would say about playing Bach is to delight in the twists and turns and the intervals. So I just want to check, are you, some of you guys ready? I hope you've got your instruments out. Luigi, I know you don't have your instrument out, but I hope some of you do. So if we just start, I'm going to be playing the second violin part, but if we start from the beginning, I'm going to demonstrate for a second, and then I am going to ask you to join me, to just do this for maybe the first 15 bars or so. We're going to just hear between the notes, between the intervals. So I'll just demonstrate first. Should we do it together? Do it together? Let's try. Let's do it. Okay. 1, 2, and. Oh, I forgot to tell you that it's mirror image. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm really sorry. Well, Alice, she worked it out, but it was very complicated, and we just didn't get the chance to. So ignore me. I am not suddenly playing the violin. I can't. I mean, no, no. Okay. So does that make sense? What I'm saying about how to feel between the intervals? If you practice a piece like this so slowly, so you're going through the whole thing, just feel the big interval. And then you have a scale. So you feel that in one go. So all of that stuff I was saying about rhythm at the beginning, you forget about that when you are trying to practice in that way. You're just feeling, it's almost like you're lost in fog, and you're trying to work your way out, like, where does this one go and where does that one go, and you go through the whole piece like that. Okay, so let's play just the beginning one more time, slightly under tempo, and then we're going to take it not too fast, but play all the way through. And what I'm actually going to do is play the solo at A as if I'm the first violinist, because otherwise you guys are going to be playing in all different tempos, and then I'm going to come in whenever I think is the right place to come in, and it will be a disaster. It's going to fall apart. So let's try not to do that. I'm going to keep playing the whole time. I hope I do this right. Okay, so let's just try the beginning one more time. So like this tempo, and you all know where you're coming in. I'm so excited for the grand finale. I am a bag of nerves. My main objective in the next 15 minutes is to not cry. Like that's my main goal. Right, okay, so let's, you guys ready? Ready? Some people ready? Some people playing with me, please. Okay, so we're gonna take it kind of this tempo. Actually, Laura said that's too slow. And don't worry, I'll rush. Don't worry about it. Okay, you ready? 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 1, 2. Oh, it's a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, and. that's like seriously a weird experience to play on my own, knowing that you guys are playing, but not being able to hear anybody else. I was trying really hard to hear the other part. It's a very good exercise. I don't know if any of you watched the interview with Karina today, where she was talking so much about your inner ear. Oh, thank you, Jess. I'm so glad you've enjoyed it. Scottish flag, you know, I mean, why not? Why not? The part before F is one of my favourite bits to practice before F. Oh, yes. I like hearing somebody say that they have a favourite bit to practice. Well, listen, guys, I'm proud of you for getting through that with me. I'm proud of me for getting through that. Now, we have about 15 minutes to go. Do you know what I'm happy about? You know what I'm currently very happy about? That the film is where it needs to be. It's actually, I hope I'm not jinxing it. It's actually on Facebook. It's ready. It's here. What I would actually like to address, you know, in the next 5 minutes is the amount of work that people have put in. You cannot imagine the effort that has been put in, not just from the people that you have seen on screen. You've been partaking in this journey with all of the tutors throughout the last 3 weeks, and that has been not as close as it would be if we were all physically in the room together, but at least you've been able to see them, and those of you who attended the Zoom sectionals, we've been able to see you. But all the people behind the scenes, it's like every single one of them is just been so completely invested in trying to make this as good as possible, trying to include as many people as possible. Like some of the things that we've tried to put into this film that you're going to see, this concert that you're going to see, take, as Scott Yeager has reminded me several times, you usually take a month to do these things. So just the work and the attention to detail and the care and willingness to not rest or break or sleep for the benefit of trying to provide this experience for everybody has just been one of the most unbelievably moving things. And yeah, I've got to keep my emotion intact. I'm just looking at some of these some of these notes. Sorry. Yeah. So my gratitude towards everybody is just quite overwhelming. I am massively excited about you guys seeing this concert. You're gonna have to just, you know, I think it runs just under an hour, but it's much more than a concert. There's a huge amount of sharing of this journey. You know, the number of unexpected things, the number of small things that have gone wrong, the amount of music that's been studied and learned, the broadness of where people have come from, not just geographically, but their personal experiences that they've then communicated with us, and they've explained to us and taken us into their story and their life, why they're playing the violin, why they are playing the double bass, what their relationship to music is, how they found the recording experience. One thing both myself and Laura have discussed several times is just our admiration for everybody being able to manage that thing. Not only is the repertoire difficult, and there's a lot that is taxing about simply learning to play it, but if you add on top of that the disorientation of trying to play whilst you're listening to something in your ear, not having physical people around you guide you through what you're doing, there's a huge amount that is added to the task of learning repertoire and preparing for something within a fairly short space of time. So how everyone has dealt with that and clapped in the right place on beat 5 when they've sent in their videos, and that can't be said for everybody. Sorry guys, some of you did it wrong. Some of you definitely did it wrong, but most of you did it right. Yes, I'm just full of emotion and nerves and excitement. And right, I'm gonna see if anybody's got any last minute questions, and preferably not how do you do vibrato. Because we talked about that many times and we will continue to. This is not the moment to teach vibrato. Just so many people also excited and looking forward to the concert. We have 10 minutes to go. Any questions from anybody that are particular questions? Just lots of stories, people having come to concerts, and it's an interesting thing. One second, I'm just getting a message. I'm basically just hanging out with you guys here. That's what I'm doing. I'm hanging out. Where can you see the video? You can see it right here on Facebook, and you can see it on YouTube also. It's going to be broadcast live on both. Right, I've just been informed. You all listening. I've just been informed that there may be a little delay to the start time on Facebook. Not on YouTube, but maybe a little delay to the start time on Facebook. I spoke too soon when I said that the film was exactly where it was meant to be. It's almost. I'm just sharing that with you all because I want you all to understand, like, if you ask people, we had a 3-week workshop with a concert at the end, and the concert is not. The concert has to be the result of things that we receive. So you guys try and work out that timeline. There's pressure on both ends. You want to give everybody as much possible time to practice and prepare, but you also want to give. We need to sort through all the videos. The technical team, which kind of expanded within the last few days. Oh my goodness. All of us need as much time as possible. So we tried to kind of find the absolute latest moment that we could receive videos and the soonest moment that we could. I think there's good news. I think there's good news regarding our Facebook. There is good news. Excellent. Great. Somebody's asking who was involved in the concert. The concert is starting in 8 minutes. You will see that just about the whole world is involved in the concert. So many people are involved in this concert. Involved in the workshop was 7,000 people, and actually many, many more, because many tuned in on different, for all the things that we put online. Okay, so somebody's asking about how not to give up while recording a lot of pieces in a row. Believe me, I know that feeling, especially when you're trying to get something as good as possible and you start again and then you think, no, I could do it next time. You stop, you start again, something else goes wrong. No, next time, I can do it next time. I have trained myself, not successfully always, sometimes I still get this wrong, but I've tried to train myself to. My only objective is to get to the end, because you're so self-critical. If you've been working on something, you're trying to get it up here, and you're likely to always play kind of around here, and then occasionally you play around here. But you should be focused on the largest possible objective that you can, so that any tiny little hurdle doesn't make you want to stop or fall. I cannot emphasize enough to train your mind in that way early. Large objectives, get your perspective right. You have to balance that, of course, with being self-critical and being able to improve We've got the film. Yes. Okay. I'm going to. I think I'm going to get off here because can you imagine if I stopped? Like I'm live on these channels, so I could just stay here and mess up the premiere. No, I'm not going to do that. Right. Okay, guys. Please go and get yourselves a drink, tea or glass of wine for the older ones. A massive gratitude again to all of you for joining us on this journey. We really hope you like it, and I'll see you at the other side. Love to everyone. See you soon. Enjoy.